Hello everybody, and today I want to share what is a gerund. Gerund is the noun form of a verb that ends in ing. For example, playing, dancing, eating. Right away, this is confusing for students as they are used to saying that form as the continuous or progressive form of the verb, like she is eating, the word dancing. And the question, what are what are the five types of gerund? The four types of gerunds and gerund phrases follow: subject, direct object, object of preposition, and subject complement. For subject, gardening is my favorite hobby. Gardening is no more a verb, but here is the name of the an activity. So we become the children. So children, the function is subject. For direct object, my neighbors admire my gardening. So gardening is direct object. Function is direct object, but it is the gerund. Object of preposition. I have received several awards for my gardening. Okay, so we have 10 examples of phrases. The book was on the table. He came by the brook. He knew it was over the rainbow. She was lost in the dark of night. He was between a rock and a hard place. I waited for a while. She smelled of strawberries and cream. He won the challenge against all odds. Okay, what is gerund word? In English grammar, a gerund is a word based on a verb that functions as a noun in a sentence. For example, if you say, sleeping is my favorite thing to do, sleeping is a gerund. Gerund comes from a Latin word gerundus, which means to carry on. Continue to how do you identify a gerund? A gerund is the ing form of a verb that functions the same as a noun. For example, running is funny. In this sentence, running is gerund. So gerund is a noun. Is walking a gerund? Walking is gerund here because it is being used as a noun and not an adjective. What are the three functions of gerund? A gerund is a type of verbal that end in ing and is used like a noun. Gerund can also function as the subject of the sentence, the direct object, or as the subject complement. They can also ask or they can also act as as an object of a preposition. What are the four uses of gerund? In general, there are four different ways that we use gerund: as subject complement, direct objects, and object of prepositions. Is cooking is cooking a gerund? The gerund is a verb form that works like a noun. It looks like a normal verb plus ing. To cook, infinitive. To cook is infinitive. Cooking is gerund. Yeah. What is for example of clauses? Subject plus verb like predicate, complete thought. I eat banana, complete thought. Sharon, Sharon speaks loudly, complete thought. Which sentence has gerund? A sentence contains the gerund say, on a hot summer day, we always enjoy swimming. Swimming. Present participle example. The crying baby had a wet diaper. Past participle examples. The Rick car was totaled. What is the difference between gerund and infinitive? Gerund is verb in its present participle form ing, which act as a noun in a sentence. Example: stop smoking. Infinitive is a verb in its base form, preceded by the verb to. Example: stop to smoke. So it's difference between gerund and infinitive. By gerund have ing, but infinitive have to. Yeah, so we different like this. How do you teach gerund? My teaching method for teaching gerund and infinitive with a story. 1. Read the story aloud to the class. 2. Briefly explain that in English, often verbs are followed by another accent. 3. On the wall chalkboard, write verb plus infinitive. On the left side, and verb plus gerund on the right. Number 4. Reread your story for a third time. Are all ing word gerunds? To answer the original question, yes, gerund or and with ing, simply by definition. A gerund is in Latin a form of the verb which can be constructed as example has i.e. has functional characteristics of a noun. It can act as subject or object of a verb, for example, or can take a plural ending. So, explain what is functions. What is five function of gerund? Many sentences can include a gerund, meaning that gerund can function as subject, direct objects, indirect objects, object of prepositions, and predicate nouns. Is going swimming is going swimming a gerund? Swimming is a verb. The present participle of swim here it is the subject of a sentence and it can be called a noun, so swimming is a gerund. Dancing is a gerund. Dancing is called a gerund and function as a noun. Dancing is called a present participle and function as an adjective. Indicate if the verbal ending in ing are used as nouns and adjectives. Is washing machine a gerund? In washing machine, which is a compound noun, washing can be interpreted as a gerund, a machine for washing, or as a present participle, a machine that washes. What 10 are gerund? How about gerunds? Gerunds are formed by adding ing to the verb sleeping, throwing, swimming, but they are not the ing verb form that you see in the present or past continuous tense. They look the same, but gerunds are actually verb form used as nouns. Does gerund have tense? As a gerund has no tense. Oh, it does not in itself indicate the type of the accents that it refers to. However, it can show whether this term is the same as or earlier than the time of a verb in the main clause. Okay, many questions. Yeah, wow.
Hi guys.
So, Gerund. Gerund format. Sopheak. Yeah, we must to remember this all this word. How do you keep, imagine, deny, lost, understand, admit, involve, being, begin, suffer, mention, consider, try, report, mind, look forward to, start, escape, spend, avoid, avoid, finish, suggest, risk, complete. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and share to your friend and enjoy this video. I hope. Thank you. Good luck for you.